Hello Aquarius, this is your March 2020. So Aquarius, there is going to be a big surprise coming in March. I don't know what's going on with Aquarius, but something's coming that's going to be unexpected, out of the blue. It could have something to do with money. It could have something to do with a job. It also could have something to do with someone that is close to you. I don't know what all that's about, but there's something exciting coming in the month of March. I also feel like there is travel being set up for some of you, whether it's through a plane or a train. I keep hearing ain, like an ain word, so I don't know if they're saying plane or train. But there is some kind of travel coming up, which is going to take you to a exclusive. So an exclusive either event, exclusive party, exclusive gathering. So it could be work related. It could also be going to see family long distance. Some of you may be leaving the country. Somebody is going to also experience or hear about either a close friend or someone you know who gets very ill with this virus going around. I feel like they are going to be okay, but I feel like you are going to hear about this. I feel like it may shake you up and make you a little bit nervous. Also, it may also deter you from wanting to travel. But I do feel like you still will go, using a lot of caution. Aquarians, there's definitely a struggle between you and a partner. This struggle feels like it is more of a control issue. It feels like either someone was trying to control the other person, or I don't know if that's you with them or them with you, but somebody was trying to be controlling. Somebody was trying to limit where they went, who they went with, what they did, when they did it. Somebody else, too, was depending on someone financially to take care of them, to help them, to always put money in their hand. And I don't feel like that was you receiving. I feel like, Aquarians, it was you giving. I also feel like there's going to be opportunities for you to do something that has to do with either advertising or sales. Something is going to, whether it's real estate, whether it's videos, I don't know what it is exactly, but a lot of you are doing some type of advertising. Somebody also may be working in the human resource department or the marketing department, advertising for jobs, or marketing department advertising or making or creating commercials. I feel like this is going to be a widespread event. I feel like it is going to be very successful. I also get that there is going to be some type of argument, disagreement, differences of opinion, so to speak, for you guys. And I feel like this topic will be in reference to what someone did or didn't do in a relationship, in an argument that caused a separation. I also feel like there's going to come a time for you two to have to put everything on the table. Some of you are going to be hesitant. I do feel like your partners, for some of you, your partners may not at this time be willing to give in, so to speak. I also feel like your partner may be stubborn right now because they may have gotten involved with somebody else. So they are trying to see if the grass, in fact, is greener. Some of your partners are trying to have their cake and eat it too. Some will go to the other person and return back to you as well. Some, if you stand back and look at the whole picture, your partner is going, for some of you, your partner is going to one person, because one person does the laundry, makes sure they eat, takes care of all their needs that way, kind of like maternal type of needs. The other partner is more about going out, having sex, drinking a lot, doing things of that nature. That's why the partner feels, your partner the people I'm speaking about, their partner, feels that they having their cake and eating it too, because with one person they get this, with another person they get that. And then the weird part about it is they're going to make a commitment to a whole nother person, a third person, which it'll make it a fourth party altogether. The commitment will come to the person who does the very least for this person. That person doesn't tolerate any nonsense. That person isn't paying for anything. That person is being waited on hand and foot. That person is getting exactly what they want. Meanwhile, you and someone else are doing all the work for this person, for your partner. Now, that's not for all of you. That is only some of you Aquarians, some of you. Some of you Aquarians are single and have been single for a while. Aren't sure where to find love, where to look for love. Seems like there's nothing happening. It feels like it's been like this for quite some time. I feel like you might be getting a little frustrated that you haven't had the opportunity for dating or entertainment or anything of that nature. But it also feels like you're going to want to reach out in a certain way, or you're wanting to speak out to one of your friends saying that, it's time we finally go out and do something. Somebody might be talking about even going on a vacation just to get out of the area, just to change the scenery up. Some of you may be dealing with a lot of flooding, again, a lot of water. Again, I know that was in, I think, Mississippi area, but for some reason that's coming up. Somebody dealing with a lot of flooding or water. Now, that could also be anybody who's not around that area, but in your home. There could be a problem with pipes, and that just came through. I also feel like, be careful of hot water heaters. They tend to let out a lot of water. Also, some of you could have a leak in your washing machine. So be careful if you have any type of circuit breaker boxes or electrical outlets that would be low enough to touch, or any cords that could be laying on the ground. Make sure all cords are up off the ground. Someone is definitely walking on a path. I don't know if you're following this path. It feels like you're in sneakers and maybe some type of workout pants or sweatpants or yoga pants, whatever. And you're walking this path, and you're walking pretty swiftly. It feels like some of you, are trying to get out there and exercise and trying to do the right things. Some of you do all of your thinking, analyzing, and creating while you're walking. Some of you talk on the phone. Some of you just listen to music in headphones or inspirational messages. There is, again, water coming up around you, Aquarians. So whether you live by the water, you're in the water, maybe you're in a jacuzzi, or you're in the tub, or you're in the bath, or you're in the pool, or in the ocean. I don't know where you're watching this video, but I'm sure feeling the energies of people around water. Lots of water. I also feel like somebody may have something to do with wildlife or rescue. Rescuing of either cats, dogs, or whatever. Anything that can be rescued. Anyone that can be rescued. Something about rescue is important here. I also get ambulance. So somebody is watching someone get put into an ambulance. I also feel like there is going to be visits at the hospital that will follow through. So apparently you know the person that is going in the ambulance. But I don't feel it's a life-threatening incident. I don't. But it is somebody who needs medical attention. I'll just leave it at that. Nothing for you to worry about, Aquarians. Nothing for you to worry about. They will be fine. In less than a week, they'll be home. Somebody else has got a lot to do with sneakers or shoes in the month of March. I don't know if you got a shoe madness, if there's a crazy shoe sale, but somebody goes crazy about shoes. I also feel like there is 2, 2, and 5. I don't know what that means. 2, 2, and 5, or 2, 2, 5. 2, 2, and 5, which equals 9. So, some of you may be dealing with somebody in the month of September, for 9. Some of you may be dealing with somebody's birthday who is in February. Somebody may be dealing with somebody who's in May. Or like I said, add the 5, the 2, and the 2 together, and you get 9. So I do feel like, again, September is very important for someone out there that is Aquarius. I also feel like there is going to be an unexpected knock at your door. When you open it, I think you're going to be shocked to see who's standing there. Yes, it feels like it is an ex-partner. Somebody who has been recently separated from you. I also feel like there's going to be a struggle for yourself, whether or not you should let them in, whether or not you should talk to them, whether or not you should give them the time of day. That's the angry side of you, who's upset because they left. Then there's the other side of you, which is the sad side, the lonely side, the side that is wanting them to come towards you, wanting them to come back, wanting them to hug you, wanting them to hold you. That person is going to say, come in. I see you sitting down on a couch and having conversation. I see the conversation going very well. I see them leaving but offering to return later. Things will start to work out from there. For the Aquarians who are single, it does feel like there is a mismatch or a mixed match, meaning somebody tries to match you up with someone else. Somebody is very close to you, somebody who cares for you, is trying to help you in dating. I also feel somebody may be trying to encourage you to go online. It feels like some of you may have already been online and found nothing but fools and liars on there. Some of you may have found somebody online that you thought was attractive, but when you met this person, they were not at all what they were supposed to look like in that picture. I think a lot of you found some disappointment. I think there's a lot of you that are going to decide to just focus on your career and your money right now for the month of March and wait to see what comes, let's say, in April, May, and June. Because I feel like right now you're not going to settle for something that you're not interested in or something you're not attracted to. But you are definitely going to figure this out very quickly. And again, don't be surprised for some of you who get that knock at the door.